And one of the like big parts of the story is that the mentors that you found along the way, because those are, if it matters a lot who teaches you and under whom you learn, because if you're not, like a subject can be interesting, but if it's not taught in the right way, you might not fully realize its like beauty, right? So is there a mentor or some like figure who you still remember to this day who you're thankful for, or who would say led you to where you are today? I'm sure there are multiple people, but
Well, it's the four people that I mentioned that taught me along the way in my pursuit of education. But all along the way, I've had mentors. First of all, my parents
right.
were tremendous mentors, and notwithstanding the fact they only had about a 7th and 8th grade education between them, they knew the value of an education and insisted that we pursue education.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other four examples that I gave you all along my quest from undergraduate school, from high school to undergraduate to graduate. But even professionally, you don't stop being mentored after you get a college degree or even after you get a PhD. Because one of my most profound mentors was someone who became the provost. He was the former dean of the College of Education at University of Minnesota. He became the provost. I was the first person he hired in his new responsibilities as a chief academic officer at that university. I didn't necessarily have the lineage, if you will, or hadn't had the typical set of experiences to become the first executive vice provost at the University of Minnesota under his leadership,
right,
where he took a chance on me, gave me great responsibility for restructuring. The most critical process within a university is its promotion and tenure process. He gave me the responsibility for driving that and to restructuring it in a way that still exists today. It's the first time I was the first executive vice provost to be hired in the history of the university. And under his tutelage, he, along the way over the course of the next 10, 15 years, whenever he had a big idea about a new leadership position, he would come to me and say, I've been thinking about doing this. I want you to do it. And so I guess the moral of that story is mentors continue throughout your life if you're lucky, even after you finish your formal educational pursuits. And Bob Brunix did that for me. He took a chance on me, and every job that he gave me, I tried to do it to the best of my ability, and apparently I did well enough that he would add additional responsibilities. So the course of probably about 15 years working for him, he really became the benchmark to me that has helped shape my style and my focus on leading universities. This is the second university that I have led in the last decade.
Right.
I spent 4 years as president of SUNY Albany, and I'm in my 7th year here now as the Chancellor of University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. And so professionally, Bob Brunix, former president of the University of Minnesota, was that mentor to me that taught me how to be a very, very thoughtful, strategic thinking, and hopefully successful university leader.